As my eighth graders are getting ready to move into high school, I started talking with them about how important it is to do well in high school. And the questions came up about education and college and all kinds of different things. So I drew this on the board. This is the cone of opportunity. And you can see that inside the cone, it'd be hollowed out, there are different types of jobs that are available to you. And going up the cone are different levels of education. So I have high school. If you have a high school diploma, there's a certain set of jobs that are available to you. I have a 2-year school or trade school. Again, that opens up more opportunities, more jobs that are available to you. A 4-year degree, which opens up even more jobs, and then a master's degree and beyond. So basically, if you have a 4-year degree, most of the jobs that are in the 2-year degree or high school part of the cone you can still do. Now there's some that you can't because of the 2-year, like the trade school, electricians, plumbers, that skilled labor, those are really tough unless you actually have that specific degree. But if you have a 4-year degree, you can still go be a laborer and grab a shovel. But if you've never finished high school, you're not gonna be able to go do a master's level job. All right, so that's where the cone of opportunity comes in. And a couple quotes that go along with that. The first one is, your education is something that can never be taken away from you. And what I mean by that, it's not just this formal schooling, but if you go to a conference or some kind of training for work, once you have that, that's something that can never be taken away. This last year has taught us they can take away your office space, they can take away your ability to meet face to face, but once you have a portion of education, that can never be taken away from you. You always take that with you. The second quote is from Sun Tzu. It says, opportunities are multiplied as they are seized. And this goes into the same idea of education is something that can never be taken away from you. If you have a 4-year degree, yet you do a job that doesn't require one, that's okay. That education will never be taken away from you. And also the opportunities that that education has provided you could provide more opportunities. This goes along with different trainings and conferences that your boss might send you to. Just because you don't use that specific piece of the training doesn't mean that another opportunity won't spread from that in terms of a relationship or some other kind of business opportunity that you might find. So I'd love to know what you think about my cone of opportunity in terms of education, and you can leave a comment below and just tell me how it applies to your life.